disclaimer. Baby, Ford, F-O-R-D, you got some explaining to do with your ugly ass. Now, we were minding our own business when we see one of y'all electric Mach-E Ford vehicles break down while it was in operation, baby. You don't believe me? Let's roll the beat footage and we're going to come back and go down this rabbit hole. Let's go! Lawsuit, you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit. Now, I pray that the end result meant that everybody just had minor injuries, because that end result looked like there was some broken bones and people was in critical injury mode. And so I want to speak this up that everybody went home with just a band-aid, okay? Now, when I was minding my own business and I saw bizarre crash, Ford Mach-E was caught on cell phone footage crashing against a cement barrier wall, and the person that was taking the footage was the person, we'll call them the witness. And then as you see, the driver that was praying, he was looking like this when the video was rolling. He was like, now I'm gonna be asleep. I remember my daughter came. Baby, I know he doodled on his soap, just, and if I should die before I wake, baby, your car, when you put the key ignition or whatever it starts up an electric car, you on your road trip, you on your commute, it tells you how much juice your car got because it's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. And as you driving down the road, all of a sudden, the steering wheel locks up. You like, immediately, you already started peeing on yourself. When you see that the foot pedal is now floored and your foot ain't on top of the pedal, you were like, oh my God, say what, say what, say what, Dale Jones featuring Left Eye. You immediately are like, well, how do I stop this? Because I'm hitting Control Alt Delete. I'm hitting the buttons. I'm like, well, what's the power breakdown? Like, I get it. Electric cars put people in the mindset that you could charge it, you can go for hours and hours, money long, and the most you ever have to do is just get safely to another charge port and recharge it. And it sounds economically efficient. It sounds like, again, it's solar powered or however y'all power it, battery energy saver. Then, you know, it's probably cheaper. You can write it off on your taxes. There are so many perks, except the fact that what happens when this joker glitch. Give me a gas car for 100, please. I will keep putting that regular, because I'm definitely not putting mid or premium in my car. I just not this season. No. And this damn car couldn't even slow down, just hitting that concrete barrier wall. Because in my mind, when I saw it, I said, it's clearly going to steer into the wall and then slowly slow down. But baby, that thing was still going above, probably like 80 miles per hour. And it was just tearing up the side. And they say allegedly, because I wasn't there, I was busy that day, that this possibly happened in San Francisco. And everybody is mind blown. What are y'all going to do? Like Mustang. And I'm not just totally talking to only Mustang only, because you have Tesla, you have Chevy. There are so many. Cadillac has an electric car. There's so many electric cars. And I'm not saying gas cars don't do something stupid, but what are you going to do to make sure this never happens again? Because he couldn't do nothing to power that car off. It was confused on what it was supposed to be doing that day. It acted like it was in pilot mode, and y'all was in a very much isolated area, like there wasn't other people around. Now, he was able to have his emergency lights flashing, which is helpful for the people behind him. But what about the people that's to the side of him and the front of him? If he can't control the steering wheel because it's locked up, and he can't control the pedal from the brake and the gas, he gotta hit something to stop. Now, the color of that vehicle was cute. That was cute. Now, I have friends that have that model, not that color, and now I'm concerned to tell them, yo, you might need to, I don't know, you might need to pay attention to this story, because you did, hey, baby, look, Ford, you definitely got a glitch in your system. So again, there's really nothing much anybody could have done, because anything could have caused it to get worse. Now, what really happened once the barrier wall ended, the car veered to the right, and as you see, the car that was coming with the right of way in their own lane, mind their own business, didn't see this Mustang and hit it and flipped over and turned on the side to look like it flipped back over. But it's still, like, what if that car wasn't there? What was this green Mustang going to hit before it stopped? A tree? A pole? A person? It was still going. A business? Like, at that point, baby, I don't want another electric car. I don't even, baby, no. It's, there has to be an emergency exit out of that car. Like, if the steering wheel gets stuck, it has to be a power down to release it. If the pedal gets stuck, it has to be a power, it has to be a fall safe. Like what are you, I don't really understand why. Like, please tell me why. Yeah. 112. Tell me why this had to go this way. Like, we not finna sit here and just close our eyes and act like this man wasn't scared out of his mind, and as he should, because when I was watching the video the first time, I was sitting there like, oh, I was scared for him. Now, again, I do not know what his injuries was after he got hit by that oncoming car, but you have to understand the fear of now getting behind the wheel of a car in general, an electric boogie woogie woogie, or just a gas propelled car, because in his mind, he's going to be thinking, oh my God, the last time I almost died, nobody believed me. Thank God somebody else was filming it. But Jesus Christ, like, you got to change your life, brother. I ain't even saying you living a bad life, but whatever it is you're doing, you got to be 10 times more humble now, because you, I hope, allegedly survived it with no major critical injuries. You definitely need to retain an attorney. You definitely need to figure out what glitched and what happened, because that's going to save somebody else's life. And then lastly, like I said, nobody would have believed you if this wouldn't have shown up on somebody's video footage. So whoever recorded that, thank you. But it also opened up another fear factor door of me of what a car could do. And because he couldn't do nothing but sit there and pray like this, further lets me know, baby, anything could happen when you leave homes, y'all. And all jokes aside, you have to make sure that you pray so you could make it today. Too legit to quit, because tomorrow's not promised. And just in the blink of an eye, he had plans that day. He was getting ready to go wherever he wanted to go. He didn't have any mindset that his car was going to glitch like that. His thing glitched like it was an old floppy disk with an AOL dial-up. Like, glass. I bet he turning that car in. Hell, it's probably a total loss, because it definitely malfunctioned. But I wish y'all all well. Whatever car you have, electric or gas fueled, please make sure that you take your baby to the dealership, you do diagnostics like regular, you keep the maintenance up. At that point, you got your paperwork to support that you've done everything you need to do. Everything else is on the dealership and on the manufacturer. But if y'all can't get these electric cars up to par, y'all need to pull them, because it's pulling us into a casket. Hello, hood glass. Either way it goes, you stay prayed up. But as normal, I am just the messenger. It's your girl, Shaunie B. If you're cool with me, Go fool with me. Make sure you check out my website though. Yes, www.shauniebeentertainment.com. Check out the fan gear. You got options to drop donations, but never any pressure to do either of the two, because I see the likes, the shares, the comments, and it means the world to me. So I always want to tell you thank you from my lips to your ears for rocking with me. Let's get in them comments. Again, this is one isolated incident. I'm not solely blaming Ford, because Ford stands for Found on Road Dead. That's what they mean. So you ain't gonna see me whipping no Ford. But you also have to recognize that this could happen to anyone at any time. And if there's no resolution for a power down, everybody could die. You could die. You and you and you. And so when you leave your home, you really have to be mindful that you may not return back the way that you left. So hold these companies accountable. They whipping out these new 26s and 27s, and baby, you out here driving around like your car is an O2. Like, at least the older cars are a little more together, a little together. The most you may have to do is reintroduce some new parts into your car because of wear and tear. But these new cars are plastic, and these new cars, the computer chips is crazy. Crazy! CeeLo. And I don't want you dead trying to have your family fight on behalf of your estate. I want you here, and I want you to see another day. But hold these people accountable. Something ain't right, get an attorney. And it's going to cost you 33.5%. But baby, you ain't going to be out here sitting in a casket either. But y'all be safe out there. And until next time, next story. And I'm out this piece.